We are set for our main event tonight in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is a street fight.
The following is a street fight. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by KC Navarro. From Pioneer City, Maryland, weighing in at 330 pounds, representing first class, AJ Francis.
AJ Francis walking into this street fight well prepared, plunder in hands. And of course, KC Navarro by his side. KC Navarro, of course, still dealing with that unfortunate knee injury. But look at that, look at the man. Pardon me? Look at that hopping ability. Pardon me? Still showing up here, supporting first class.
Well, earlier on tonight, the TNA World Champion, Trick Williams, showed his support for AJ Francis, said he put money on him tonight against Santana. The question is, will it be money, money, money for first class at Slammiversary as they compete in a four-way ladder match for the TNA World Tag Team titles that night? Well, right now, AJ Francis has hell to pay.
And he's also run quite afoul of this man, the realist.
And his opponent from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Mike Santana.
He's back!
After his 2-week suspension, Mike Santana has had plenty of time to sit at home and think and stew and imagine what he might do to AJ Francis.
It was a few weeks ago that Mike Santana attempted to take back the TNA World Championship from Trick Williams on behalf of this company. It was live on NXT. That night, Mike Santana was screwed out of the TNA World title by Trick Williams and first class.
On top of that, Mike Santana is back from a 2-week suspension because he had crashed the first class penthouse a few weeks ago, got cracked in the back of the head with a champagne bottle by Francis. Santana shoved a member of our medical staff, thus the suspension.
He might have been suspended for those 2 weeks due to excessive force.
Diving into the ring, we're gonna see some excessive force here.
I was gonna say, now he can use all of it that he wants. It's all legal. It's all allowed.
This is a street fight. No countouts, no disqualifications. First man to gain pinfall or submission in the ring is your winner.
Ooh. And look, we know Mike Santana.
Oh, boy.
No stranger to a no-holds-barred brawl.
Santana on the move, through the ropes, sending Francis into the barricade.
Whether it was the I Quit match with Josh Alexander back at Genesis, the Falls Count Anywhere match with Mustafa Ali at Rebellion, Mike Santana is not afraid to go beyond the limits.
Let's not forget the Texas death match late last year in San Antonio against JDC, the system. Now he's pulling out a table.
Already going to play with all kinds of tools of destruction.
Hey, wake up, bro!
Hey, Scrappy Doo is over here. KC Navarro.
He's got a fine bottle of champagne.
I want you to
right.
hear me.
Santana's got that table set up, though. He's giving time, though, here to AJ Francis.
Oh, now AJ Francis grabbing a hold of Santana. Santana's gonna have a lot of work to do here against AJ Francis.
Oh, and a boot to the face, and there goes Francis over the barricade.
It's right out here into the crowd, right by us.
AJ Francis deserves all of this. He betrayed this company all for his own gain. He believes aligning with Trick Williams, the TNA World Champion, will take him to new heights.
Well, right now, all it's gotten him is this first-class beatdown, courtesy of Mike Santana. And now turning it around. This might end up on the actual streets of Pittsburgh here. This one might end up in Corey Graves' living room.
Oh, now, ooh, Francis sent ribs first into the steel. Mike Santana in complete control here in this street fight. Oh, no.
You jinxed it! And boom!
Throat first into the steel. AJ Francis is taking control. Can Santana get back in it in this street fight?
AJ Francis able to turn things around on Santana out in the crowd here. Taking every advantage he can in this street fight scenario.
Oh, that was a trash can. How appropriate. A pile of hot garbage there, and AJ Francis, the way he turned his back on this company, he deserves it.
AJ Francis took a big bet with Trick Williams.
Oh! Santana's exploring the space here on the campus of Robert Morris University in Pittsburgh. Oh, and a Superman forearm off of the barricade.
He has all the room, all the leeway in the world to do so here, too. And he's not done. Look at this. Lining up Francis.
Santana off of the steel steps. Oh, and he got caught.
Here we go, the big man. Using his skills.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, Santana sent into the steel post.
And you talk about betraying this company. That's the only loyalty Francis has, is to the almighty dollar.
And now AJ Francis putting all of his 330-pound frame on Mike Santana. AJ Francis donning this Seattle Seahawks themed gear in homage to one of the many NFL franchises he's played for.
Doing that in Steelers country, I'm sure, is no coincidence.
Oh, the trash can lid.
Paying back some of those trash can shots from out in the crowd. Clink, clink, clink. First Class feeling very confident.
Casey Navarro remind you of that little pipsqueak that Kevin Hart played in Scary Movie once upon a time?
No! Casey Navarro could kick his ass and yours, and you're not too far away from him, so I'd be careful.
Fortunately, he only has one leg at the moment.
How dare you? Right now, ooh, look at this.
Santana driven throat first into the steel.
Squeezing the life out of Santana.
Oh, and a shot right to the midsection there. Mike Santana trying to get back up off the floor. Just that quickly, AJ Francis can shut things down. Oh, and a power slam out on the floor.
You heard the splat of Mike Santana's carcass just bouncing off the floor here.
Remember, you can only win the matchup via pinfall or submission inside the ring.
And now Francis, he's exploring a space of his own here. Pulling out more implements, more tools, more weapons.
Steel chair in hand, AJ Francis lighting up the spine of Mike Santana.
And if it keeps up like this, it could be a first-class summer for Francis and company. Oh.
This is our main event, a street fight between AJ Francis and Mike Santana. Francis has taken control against Santana.
AJ Francis has found the advantage in this street fight scenario. And he ain't giving it up easily.
Weeks ago, AJ Francis and Casey Navarro betrayed TNA Wrestling, helping Trick Williams retain the TNA World Championship on NXT against Mike Santana. Santana's been out the last 2 weeks due to suspension because he'd been invited for some reason onto the first-class penthouse. He was assaulted from behind that night by Francis with a champagne bottle. Santana was irate and put his hands on TNA medical staff, thus the suspension per Santana Marella.
And he's had those 2 weeks to stew, to get angrier, and now he gets to take it out. But unfortunately, for the time being, it's the other way around.
Francis is trying to end it. Here's the cover, shoulders down, Santana kicked out.
Will it be a first-class heartbreak for Santana tonight if it continues like this?
Oh, it'll be a first-class trip to the hospital. Big 330-pounder AJ Francis having his way right now.
And you can say all you want about Francis's motivations. He is loyal to one man, and that's AJ Francis.
Oh, trash can to the back.
Now, putting Santana in a dangerous way here. Could we see a little aluminum tinge, aluminum taste to Tennessee whiskey served straight up?
AJ Francis in control. Meanwhile, Casey Navarro, not medically cleared, is out at ringside supporting Francis. Meanwhile, still to come next week on TNA Impact, Masha Slamovich will defend her Knockouts World Championship against Killer Kelly, and it's been made official. It will be in a chain match. Trey Miguel will face off against one half of the TNA World Tag Team Champions, Nick Nemeth, after Zachary Wentz and Ryan Nemeth early on tonight. The Inspiration will be in tag team action against Victoria Crawford and Tessa Blanchard. Also, Jake Something makes his return to action for the first time in months here in TNA. He'll face Mance Warner one-on-one, and for the first time ever one-on-one, Matt Cardona will face Eddie Edwards of the System next week on Impact.
And right now, Mike Santana is building momentum right here tonight in the main event in this street fight. He's turning it around on Francis.
Oh, and Santana over the top.
And now,
driving Francis into the steel steps.
all the way around. And there's that table that Santana introduced early on. Oh, if one is good, I guess two is better.
Santana breaking out the lumber. He's been waiting a long time to get his hands on AJ Francis in this capacity.
And what kind of devilish design is going on in the mind of Mike Santana here?
You better believe Mike Santana's not done yet, but AJ Francis was thinking about a down payment into the apron. Santana, moonsault to the outside.
Great wherewithal there from the realist.
And think about how motivated Mike Santana is that at Slammiversary on Long Island, not far from his home in New York City, it'll be Trick Williams versus Joe Hendry for the TNA World Championship. The title Santana was screwed out of by Francis. Rolling through.
Ooh, Santana was thinking frog splash there.
Uh-oh. Rolling buck 50.
Is that enough?
Cover. Francis gets the right shoulder up in time.
Santana couldn't believe that, but doesn't waste any time here. Goes right after these chairs. Certainly has something nasty on his mind.
Oh, up onto the shoulders. The strength of Mike Santana. Death Valley
little bit maybe more to AJ Francis than meets the eye. Check this out. The strength of Santana puts Francis down, but not enough to put him away.
Sent out to the apron there by the big man.
Francis with a heavy clothesline.
That puts Santana down, and now out here in a very precarious position.
Up onto the shoulders. Francis has control of Mike Santana. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Look at the strength of Mike Santana. Through the tables.
Good God! AJ Francis' carcass exploding through those tables at ringside.
I think Francis is having flashbacks to Montreal at Slammiversary last year. Oh, wait a minute. There's the TNA
Wait a
World
second.
Champion, NXT's Trick Williams.
Say his name, he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry going after Trick, picking up where they left off in the Champions Challenge.
These two can't be contained. You know, Hendry has his chance once again to get the title back at Slammiversary.
Meanwhile, back inside the ring, Santana focused on Francis.
Is he feeling froggy?
Poppy splash! Oh, and a kick out by AJ Francis. Oh, that was close.
And Santana, along with half of Pennsylvania, couldn't believe it.
Is it time to spin the block? Oh, no, the TFL!
And that could be disastrous.
Oh, he's going for the down payment. Up onto the shoulders. Santana trying to survive the 330-pounder.
Oh, no way.
Dear God, this is sacrilege! AJ Francis with a Styles Clash in a TNA ring. Not like this. Oh, thank God! Santana kicked out.
From one AJ to another, but not enough to put the realist away.
And now Francis, I think Francis is calling for that champagne bottle. Remember, he used it on Santana a few weeks ago on the penthouse.
That's right, that whole sequence of events is what led to Mike Santana's suspension.
I think Francis wants it down. Whoa, but wait a minute, he went for spin the block. Oh, the champagne bottle! Payback for Santana! Spin the block! Cover! Santana gets his payback on AJ Francis!
Here is your winner, Mike
And what a piece of payback from Mike Santana. Let's take a look back at some of this matchup. Of course, we saw the power of Santana throwing the big man through the hardware.
And then this down the stretch, AJ Francis, boom, the champagne bottle to the head. Payback for the first-class penthouse from weeks ago here on Impact that led to Santana's suspension. Santana picking up the win in this street fight in our main event. Mike Santana fought so hard that night on NXT, trying to win back the TNA World Championship for this company, but First Class thwarted that effort.
Come on, damn music! Hey, yo, Pittsburgh, where we at? I have sweat. I have clawed. I have bled every single day to be where I am today. And it's because of all of you. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck real quick. They don't call me the standard of TNA for nothing. When you mention the world title, you mention my damn name. Slammiversary, New York, New York. UBS Arena. You know what I want, right? Joe Hendry, Trick Williams, Mike Santana, the main event, Slammiversary. Santino, you know what to do. If anything, you owe me one. But these people want it, huh? I'll give a little spoiler. I ain't going to New York to lose, Poppy. So get used to this face, because I'm the damn standard of TNA.
Mike Santana didn't come this far to just come this far. Could Santana be given the opportunity to bring our world title home in his home of New York at Slammiversary?